Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Well, hello there, my beautiful Pisces. I hope you're all doing mighty fine. Thank you for all the beautiful likes, the comments, the shares, the subscriptions, the donations to my channel. It is greatly appreciated and well received, more than you'll ever know. So, my beautiful Pisces, before we get into the reading, as usual, I'm going to put down the good old-fashioned holy water. Louis, he's like, oh my God, it's a holy water vessel, mamas. I know, brother. You should have seen the look on his face. He's like, that was a beautiful song with the holy waters. He's like, can I get some holy waters? Oh, Vinny, we'll get you some holy water later. Yeah. So you know what time it is. Tarot's down session. Most honorable judge, TT Dong presiding. You can all keep dreaming. So we're going to check in on the energy of that person you're dealing with, or whatever energy could be potentially approaching you. Like I always tell you, it could very well be your own beautiful energy. Whatever the case is, we will get it, we will hit it, and we will put that shit together just like we always do, baby. I had a weird dream that, like, I married some, like, Amish dude, and he had 12 kids, and all I ever did was clean, and they were just so dirty, and I just kept cleaning, and no matter what, nobody would help me, and it was just so much dirt. It was horrible. Show the energy. I can't translate that dream. Normally I can, but not this time. Well, it looks like whoever this is doesn't really like working with other people. Like, no, I'm fine working on my own. Okay, wow, that shot out. We've got the Fool here. And King of Wands. That's just the surface energy here. Looks like you may have somebody showing up, wanting your attention. There is something here where it's like somebody's wanting to take the leap. I think we're going to get right into this reading, and this could be somebody here who's been maybe shut down on you. This could be just somebody listening to their soul. We're going to talk to the Hermit energy, please. Hermit energy. Okay, let me get a protection stone on that. We've got the Hermit with Judgment. Let's get one more on that, please. Hermit with Judgment. Hermit with Judgment. To the Moon. Ooh, that. Oh boy. Okay, this is pretty deep. It was so deep I had to go to sleep. So this is someone who's likely pulled their energy inward. Okay, so they're probably isolating from you right now, but they're trying to understand their own truth, okay, without any outside noise, okay? It's kind of like the quiet before the revelation here with Judgment. So they're probably feeling lonely, probably feeling distant, okay? So it's like they need clarity, healing, wisdom before taking another step, okay? So then the spiritual alarm clock goes off, right, with Judgment. So the universe is kind of like, listen, man, or chick, you know, I just say man or dude because that's just how I talk. It's like it's time to kind of like face what you've been avoiding here. So this reflection isn't random. This is divinely timed. So they're kind of like needing to confront their past choices, maybe guilt, buried emotions, maybe patterns, but whatever it is got to go. Okay? So there is confusion and emotional overwhelm here. Okay, so this is like what happens when deep truths start to surface and you can't really understand it, and the moon makes you feel something before you can even explain it. So this person is sensing some kind of calling here, but doesn't really know where it's leading to yet. So they could be having dreams, they could be getting intuitive nudges, or this could be emotional waves that they can't quite put their finger on. So it's kind of like, you know, they've been avoiding some kind of truth, but it's like at the end of the day, something's come up with the moon. So it's like you can't hide this anymore. So what can they no longer hide anymore? What can they no longer hide? What can they no longer hide? They might just need to do healing, period. Like, they need to really do some healing. They need to do some major, major healing. That was literally 5:55 on my clock as I literally said that. So I feel like this person's really been needing to do some resting from the intensity of their feelings. Or it could be, they're like, they need to think. This is like, I really need to think. I need to do some healing. So this person has been mentally replaying everything. So this is kind of like someone that's trying to tell themselves they're fine, right? But the quiet has only amplified what is not resolved. So I don't know what this is. So then here comes the spark, okay? This is like the breaking through the silence. So this is the moment of truth, okay? So it's that burst of energy that says, I can't really stay silent anymore. I need to reach out. I need to explore. I need to say something. So it's almost like their soul's waking them up from like emotional dormancy here. So I feel like the truth that they can no longer hide is that they still care. They feel inspired. They feel drawn to you. So this time of silence has shown them that peace doesn't come from ignoring their feelings. It comes from basically expressing them honestly. So somebody realizes that they can't stay quiet any longer. Okay? So it's like they've been, they're waking from the long emotional sleep and realizing, you know, their feelings never went away. Okay? They were just buried under all of this fear. All right? Oh, boy. Let's pull one more on it. Let's do it. What is it? King of Wands. I feel like this person's like, I really need to go after what I want here. Yeah. I really need to make peace. So this person's really needing to make peace. Not just with you, but they need to make peace with themselves. Because at the end of the day, this person realizes that they have a lot of insecurities. All right. So this is somebody that's got, literally, they've got a hard time, you know, working in dynamics. Working in dynamics is difficult for this person. You know, working in dynamics has been a very difficult thing for this person. This is somebody who is, at the end of the day, very selfish. This is a very insecure, a very selfish person. But they're having a wake-up call, all right, which is good. Because you really want people to actually do that, all right? I know I make fun of people sometimes and poke. But at the end of the day, I'm really serious. And I do have to make jokes and stuff because sometimes sitting in the energy can be a lot, you know. So that's just about me transmuting all the energy that I read every day by making jokes. But yeah, at the end of the day, this person's really, it's all about them. Them. It's always been about them. Nobody else. Because of their insecurities. Because if you try to like let your guard down, then it's like this person's been somebody that's been deeply hurt multiple times. All right, so what's going on with the Six of Wands here? Oh, okay, I'm going to get one more on that, and then I'll throw the card down. It's got a nudie bit on it. It's not really nude. This person's realizing here. If they're going to have any victory in life, they need to really rewire their thinking. And they really need to learn to work well with other people. This is all across the board. Love, relationships, friendships, partnerships, collaborations. This is all across the board. All across the board. All right. Let's talk to the Fool then. So what's going on with the Fool here in this person's energy? What's going on with the Fool here in this person's energy here? This is an ego death. This person is literally going through some kind of ego death right now. Because at the end of the day, this person has had a toxic ego that literally the people around them perceive this person as someone who's been very immature. So they're going through, this person's having a real, they're having one of the biggest wake-up calls that I may have ever seen here. That's what this is. Where we go here? Whoa. Yep. And this is not easy for this person. They have a lot of regret here. A lot of regret for things they've said, for things that they've done here in the past, not just with you, but with other people and other dynamics, especially collaborate. This is somebody that does not work well with others at all. They don't know how, it's just, it's wild. So I'm going to leave this one here. Good luck. Tarot's adjourned.